Well, that sure isn't a little creek. What's up, everyone? Today we are in New Jersey. I don't know if you can see it way off in the distance. That's New York City, right? Manhattan. Doing a little bit of fishing, but mostly doing some crabbing. Okay, so let's see how it goes. We'll be talking about how we're doing this in a little bit. Let's see if we can catch some crabs for dinner. Talk to you later. Bye. We're going about this a couple of different ways. Right here, Maggie's going to try to scoop this one up.
Is that one right there? The wall?
Yeah, that's one right there. Maybe we want to try for that one first. Okay, so flatten the net like that and go right from... Oh, get him. Go out. Did you get him?
No, that's fine.
Nope. All right. So let's try for these two. So just come from up below. There you go. Awesome. That's how it's done. 2 crabs. Probably one's a female, the other one's a male. So let's take them back and see. So, this is today, as far as things are going, the most efficient way. So it's basically sight fishing for crabs with a big kind of long-handled net. We took a cheap little net from Cabela's, modified it slightly, stuck it onto a large telescopic painter's pole. All right, so here, you want to take them up? Okay, so you're only allowed to keep males. I'll show you how to tell those apart in a second. You'll have to let the females go. All right, cool. Well, I think it's always mating season. All right, Harry's on the board with a couple of crabs. Here, you want to collapse it? Can you do that? Okay. Here, collapse the net so it's not so long and ungainly. All right, so it looks like another male and female. All right. Oh, yep. There you go. All right, let's go get these 2 taken care of. Hey, there. Did somebody just smile? Oh, somebody doesn't want to smile, but I think he is really on the inside. Good job, buddy. All right, so we're trying to catch crabs 3 different ways, okay, with the long-handled nets. I'll show you more how about that in a second. Here, you want to pull this trap up really quick, just to show. Not really sure why the sound cuts out here. I think I was explaining about the whole 2-ring trap here. About you throw it out, you bait it, throw it out, and then wait. So that's pretty much all that gets cut out for whatever reason here. And then probably some random mumble until the sound comes back on in 2 or 3 seconds.
Look what we got.
What do we get? Fish and line. Okay. Throw that away. And then a third way, it's kind of a mix. So I brought a couple of rods. Is that bite? Sorry, I brought a couple of rods. I've got this one baited up with squid. You're only allowed to use 1 rod at a time. Harry, come here. Yeah. Okay. Really listen, gently and slowly, okay? Got a crab on there right now. So I've got a piece of squid on a hook, okay? And so the idea here, okay, can you feel him? Is he, yep. Mm-hmm. All right, so slow and I'll get him in, see if we can, okay? It's kind of teamwork, because as soon as the crab hits the surface, he's probably gonna let go, okay? So what we'll try to do, Maggie, come here. Can you hold the camera? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. Okay. Got the camera? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, just in time too, and it's a little one though.
Wait, is it a male or female?
It's probably
male.
It's a male, but he's tiny. Okay, so there's our third way, and that's working. Just a little guy. keep that one. Okay, so wait. Is that still on? So like I was saying before, you're only allowed to keep males, and that's a male because they got the narrow thing right there. I think it's called a Telson. But this one is way too small. I think they have to be 4.5 inches, their widest point, and this one doesn't even come close. All right. So back he goes. Oh. That's how it's done. Good job, buddy. Our first one with
the rod.
Yeah. Okay. And go. Looks like Maggie's got something in the trap. And what you got?
It's too small anyway.
He's a little one. Okay.
It's male, but
That's a little guy.
I picked this one up.
Gotta just don't get bit. Pinched.
I saw someone.
All right.
Ow.
Just drop it. Bye. Okay. Here's another one in the net, but again, that one's too small. All right. Ooh, he almost got me. All right, back you go. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. All right, out again. All right, looks like Maggie might have something. It's a no. Okay, never mind. But I got a female. I gotta get her out of there. All right. So we got another one, but this one's a female. Okay, very different abdomen here area. All right, so we have to let those go. All right, so back she goes. A big one too, though. Bye. Good. Big boy and a girl too, I guess, huh? Awesome. All right, Harry helping the cause. Good job, buddy. We are gonna have crabs for dinner. Watch the rod. All right, one in the crab basket. Cool. Oof. Oh, his legs are up. Here, put them down. Oh. He's big and yes. Ow. Got me. Ow. He's got a good reach. That's a big one. And nothing. Oh, we got a chicken leg. All right, so a little time left before we have to get home to see dogs and things like that. But it's been a resounding success so far. Kind of the ocean. That's not quite the ocean. Is it like Raritan Bay or something like that? And again, like you can see, I don't know if you can, off in the skyline, New York City. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think one of those is the Empire State Building. Must be. And all the other stuff. So far, I think we're at like 12 crabs. Okay, you're allowed to keep a bushel, whatever a bushel of crabs is, but we're just trying to get enough for a dinner, and we're pretty close. Yeah, awesome time so far. Kids are having fun. Can't complain. Whoop, another one in the crab trap. Hey!
You want me to grab him?
Yeah. Make sure he's big enough.
That's definitely.
Hey. Yeah, there you go.
Buddy.
Go from behind.
Got him.
Okay, you got him.
Oh my god.
Harry's having some difficulty.
I got him.
Okay, make sure he's big enough first. put them on the...
Yep.
Plenty big. Yeah, all right. Awesome. One for the bucket. Good job, Harry. All right. Well, didn't really get a chance to do an outro at the pier. Didn't really get to film much at all, it feels like. I don't know. What a busy day. It was pretty much kind of like non-stop the whole time. We were planning to catch some crabs, and we caught crabs. We let a lot of them go because there was a bunch of small males and females. There's a size limit, or they have to be, the males have to be 4.5 inches, their widest point. I'll show you what that means maybe a little bit. And then the females you got to just let go. But it's kind of hard to tell when they're under the water and you're trying to catch them. And so I really didn't stop, going from one kid to another, pulling crabs out of their nets and things like that. It was pretty busy. So yeah, we're doing the outro here. I'm tired. So I'm gonna get the car unpacked, and then show you what's in the cooler. All right, see you in a second. All right, so let's talk a little bit. I don't know if I really got a chance to explain much, but I'll talk a little bit more about what we were using to catch those crabs. So in addition to a rod, and we caught 3 or 4 crabs on the rod, and lost quite a few too. There it was just like a dropper rig, so a sinker on bottom, and then up 12 inches from that, a hook. And that hook was baited with just a big piece of squid that you can get at, I got it at the grocery store. Okay, wait for the crab to bite, and then you slowly reel it in, and then right as you're about to get to the surface, you just dip a net under it, and there you go. Okay, that worked pretty well. We caught some decent crabs with that. Caught a lot of small ones too. Okay, we had some decent luck on these. Okay, we had 2 of these set out, again baited with a chicken leg in each. Okay, this is a 2-ring. Oh, let's see that well. A 2-ring crab net. Okay, so this one's kind of passive. You bait it up, throw it over the side, and it's attached to a rope. Okay, the little pool noodle thing right there is to kind of float the lines up so it doesn't get tangled in the crabs. Okay, walking over it, and then every 5-10 minutes you just pull it up and check. Okay, I don't know if we were there maybe the wrong time of the day. Okay, we got there when the tide was going out. Right as we were about to leave, the tide was starting to, I think, come back in. Things were really starting to pick up. Maybe they would have, we would have had more luck with this trap. Okay, the 2-ring kind of with mesh net stuff. Later on in the day, if we could have stayed a little longer, although we did well with that. Okay, most of our crabs, the vast majority, and we didn't keep count of like all the ones that we threw back because of their size or because they were females, came with just a regular net. Okay, this is just a cheap net. I think it was like somewhere between $10 and $15 from Cabela's. It's got about a 2-foot handle or so. Okay, and then I at this end drilled a couple of holes. Okay, so we got a couple bolts with wing nuts. Okay, and then attach it to the end of an a telescoping fiberglass pole. Okay, it's like a painter's pole. This one goes from 6 feet to 12 feet when fully extended. So that gave us about probably in total like 15 feet of reach, basically, which was enough to stand on a pier that we're on, and most places kind of touch the bottom with it. So we could get a lot of crabs like that. Okay, and what we were looking for is crabs on the pilings of the pier. Okay, coming behind them with the net, and more often than not, you ended up catching them. Okay, so yeah, just attach the net to that, run the screws through, tighten the wing nuts. There we go. Okay. So. Yeah, 3 ways to catch crabs today, and all 3 worked, but yeah, the net by far was where it was at, and that's where we caught most of our crabs. Okay. See these animals. Okay. So crabs, start to go bad pretty much as soon as they die. Okay, so we try to keep these alive, and it looks like they still are. Okay, so in our cooler here, we've got just a wet towel with some ice on it. Looks like they're all still moving. Okay, so you can see we got quite a few crabs. Okay, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 15 crabs. Okay, so that'll be enough for dinner, and then to freeze a few for kind of some meal later on. Yeah, let's see. There's some decent sized ones in there too. Let's see, is this the big one? Right towards the end, I managed to catch a pretty big one. Yeah, this guy. I think this is the one. Yeah, that he's about 6 inches across. Okay. Yeah, look at that. My hand in comparison. So, yeah, a big guy. All right, so I think we'll end the video here. All right, gotta get these crabs cooked up. Yeah, it was a successful day. Okay? We had a great time. Kids had fun. It was basically non-stop action. So if you're anywhere near the East Coast, yeah, get yourself a net, a crab net, and go catch some crabs. It was a lot of fun. All you have to do is find a pier. Some piers are free, others you have to pay for. This one was free. Obviously know the rules and regulations. Okay, so for New Jersey, that's where we were at. If you're just kind of recreational crabbing, okay, so with the kinds of equipment that we were using, you don't even need a license. Okay, so free. Okay, you are allowed to keep up to 1 bushel of crabs per day. I don't know what a bushel equates to in number, but this isn't even close to it. Okay, so yeah, as long as you use the resource, responsibly, right? Take really only what you're going to eat. That's that's all you need to do. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, maybe you can go find some crabs for yourself. All right. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.